Hello, welcome back to Math is Easy, step by step. We got a new GED HiSET type of test question problem and an actual new rectangular prism problem. I've given you other rectangular prism problems, but this one I would like you to see a visual. Comes along in the part 2 of this video. And so let's just dive on right on in here to it. The dimensions of a rectangular prism are 10 feet tall and 2 feet wide and 5 feet long. What is the volume, right? What is the volume of the prism in cubic feet? So cubic feet is kind of important. You're going to have to make sure your answers are in cubic feet. Let me go through here and let me read this question to you again. The dimension of a rectangular prism are, dimensions of a rectangular prism are, there's proper English for you, 10 feet tall and 2 feet wide and 5 feet long. What is the volume of the prism in cubic feet? A, 100 feet cubed. B, 17 feet. C, 110 feet cubed. And D, 110 feet squared. All right, I got a little test taking strategy here for you. If you haven't seen these before, I like to, from time to time, help you out, give you little test taking strategies. So again, while you're taking these standardized assessments, A, B, C, D options, never, never, never leave an answer blank. There's no penalties. No penalties for you for not answering a question. So if you have to guess, you got 3 minutes left and they're going to stop the exam, you just mark in a bunch of bubbles, or however you're doing this digitally, and answer each question you possibly can before the end. A guess option could get you a right answer. You never know. So use these test taking strategies, right? So the answer must be in cubic feet. That's what you see here. Feet to the third power, cubic feet. And that's usually almost always to the third power, meaning volume, 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 right? 3 representing maybe a three-dimensional shape, right? Okay, so you can eliminate options B and C. Option B, you have feet to the invisible 1 power. And usually in this type of answer for B, you're finding maybe the perimeter of a shape, right? You can also eliminate option D, feet squared. So it's in the second power, you're usually finding the area. That's the measurement of the surface. Well, it's a measurement of two-dimensional shape. I shouldn't say surface area. It's the measurement. Let me get my tongue out of the way. Of a two-dimensional shape, right? Feet squared. Usually finding the area when you see units in squared. So that leaves you with options A or C, feet cubed, right? Feet cubed or feet cubed, feet cubed. All right, so A or C. So if you can eliminate B and D, that gives you a 50% chance of answering or just guessing this answer correctly with A and C. Okay, that increases the odds. Listen, if I can go to Vegas with a 50% chance of winning every time, those odds are huge. So here you have a 50% chance, if you have this prior knowledge, of being able to just guess this answer correctly. Thank you for joining me. Part 1. Stick around for part 2. I'm going to answer this test question and also include a visual for you to see. Math is easy. Take step by step. If I've helped you, please help me to help others. Like, follow, share, subscribe.